Welcome back to another episode of Reese Room. The podcast is part group therapy, part girl talk, and all vibes. I'm Desiree, your solo host, hype woman, professional overthinker, and unofficial life coach with no credentials but a lot of opinions. Each week I'm spilling tea, telling my business, giving advice nobody asked for, and helping us all laugh through the mess while we grow. So buckle up, because it's about to get real. Now let's talk about something real. Forgiving someone who hurt you deeply is hard enough. But forgiving the person you had kids with and trying to be a healthy co-parent with them, that's a whole different level of emotional work. This episode is for the people learning how to show up for their kids while carrying wounds they didn't ask for. For the ones trying to build peace, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. And the pain is real. You are allowed to name what hurts you. Maybe it was betrayal, disrespect, abandonment, maybe emotional neglect. Maybe you stayed longer than you should have. Maybe you still love them. Maybe you don't even recognize the person they became. Whatever it was, it hurt. And trying to parent through that pain feels almost impossible some days. But naming the hurt doesn't make you bitter. It makes you honest. And healing can't happen without honesty. So why forgiveness isn't about them? Because here's the truth people don't always say out loud. Forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from carrying that pain into every interaction. It doesn't mean you forget. It doesn't mean that what they did was okay. It means you're choosing peace over resentment for your sake and your child's. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it so you don't keep bleeding from wounds they stopped caring about. And co-parenting doesn't mean friendship. You don't have to be best friends with your co-parent. You don't even have to like them sometimes. But you do have to find a way to work with them for your child. That means keeping your communication focused on the kids. Not using your child to punish or guilt them. Giving yourself space to feel, vent, cry, but not through your child. Healthy co-parenting doesn't mean pretending everything's fine. It means choosing your child's stability over your personal pain. Hard? Yes. But you're doing it. And that matters more than you think. You're not weak for struggling. You are allowed to have hard days. You are allowed to grieve the life you thought you'd have. You're allowed to struggle with forgiveness and still show up for your child with love and grace. That's not weakness. That's strength in motion. Because your kids are watching. And your child doesn't need perfect parents. They need parents who are trying, who protect their peace, who don't drag them into grown-up wounds, who model healing even when it's messy. You're not just parenting your child. You're teaching them how to handle pain, boundaries, and growth. And whether they say it now or not, they will see it. They will feel it. Forgiveness is a process. Co-parenting is a journey. And you're doing better than you think. One calm text at a time, one silent deep breath at a time, one act of grace that no one sees but your child feels. If this episode made you feel seen, send it to someone who might need it too. You are not alone in this. You're not failing. You're healing. And that's brave. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe and share it with someone who might need a little healing and laughter. And if you want to share your story or ask me a question, send it to my email at reaseroom1@gmail.com. Thank you for hanging with me while I overshared, heard a little, and hopefully made you laugh in the process. If nobody's told you today, you're doing better than you think, and I'm proud of you. You are allowed to start over as many times as you need. And yes, blocking them was the right choice. Now go drink some water, mind your business, and maybe journal instead of texting that person back. I'll see you next time, same mess, and same healing energy. Keep laughing, keep healing, and if all else fails, take a nap. And remember, healing is ghetto, but we're in this together. See ya.